What should you have prioritized during your 20s? Have you ever wondered if there are smarter ways to manage your finances? Do you sometimes find yourself struggling financially or on the verge of running out of money? Imagine if I told you that there are actionable steps you can take right now, even with limited resources, to lay the foundation for a secure and prosperous future. Our 20s are often seen as a crucial time in your life, and if you ask those in their 40s and 50s, they'll likely recount stories of wishing they had begun investing early and made more prudent financial choices. While you've probably heard advice about saving and investing, it's essential to understand where and how to invest wisely when you're young. In this video, we'll address this question and provide insights into 6 different investment options to consider. You may not be able to pursue all of them, but we recommend carefully evaluating each one, and at least selecting the first 2 that we consider essential. Before we begin, kindly give the video a thumbs up, and consider subscribing to our channel, so you won't miss out on more awesome content like this. Let's get started. Number 1. Invest in the S&P 500 index funds. Putting your money into investments that aim to grow can really speed up how rich you become, especially when you're young. These funds harness the formidable power of compounding interest and have the ability to generate returns at a faster pace than most other investment options. The S&P 500 index, with its track record, stands out as one of the most secure and rewarding investment choices. To illustrate, if you were to invest $10,000 in certificates of deposit yielding an annual return of 2% at the age of 25, with retirement planned at 65, your retirement fund would amount to $20,000. However, if you were to invest the same $10,000 in S&P 500 index funds with an average annual return of 10%, your retirement nest egg would swell to $400,000. This represents a staggering 20-fold increase compared to the CD option. It's essential to acknowledge that the 10% average return on S&P funds is an aggregate figure based on the past decade's performance. The rates can exhibit significant fluctuations, with the possibility of a 20% loss in one year and a 40% gain in the following year. However, when you're young, you can afford to assume this level of risk. Number 2. Establish a retirement plan. This is an absolute must. Here's the reason. Starting early helps you begin saving for retirement and use the strong power of compound interest to your advantage. Even a one-year discrepancy in your retirement savings can translate to substantial differences, potentially amounting to thousands of dollars. So, if you haven't already, it's imperative to initiate this process today. For instance, if you start contributing $500 per month to a retirement plan with a 7% return at age 25, you can anticipate having around $2 million when you retire. However, if you disregard this advice and procrastinate for a decade, starting at age 35 with $1,000 monthly contributions to a retirement plan with a 7% return, you'll likely end up with approximately $1.6 million at retirement. This represents a 20% reduction, despite contributing 50% more annually. The example above clearly demonstrates that the sooner you start, the more your money benefits from compound interest and its cumulative effect over time. Time is your most significant asset. To strengthen your retirement savings, starting early is crucial. It's not just about the initial amount you invest. You can start with a modest sum, like $100, and increase it over time. Nevertheless, if you can start with a more substantial sum, that's advantageous too. While the initial investment amount is significant, especially regarding compound interest, time remains your ultimate ally. The earlier you start, the more abundant your rewards will be. As demonstrated earlier, another compelling reason to embrace a retirement plan is the tax deferral benefits it offers. Who wouldn't want to minimize their tax liability? The advantages of tax deferral are equally remarkable. However, suppose for some reason you decide to invest the same sum as previously mentioned, for example $500 monthly, but this time in a taxable investment avenue with a 25% tax marginal rate. In that case, the returns you receive would decrease to 5.25%. Consequently, instead of the approximately $2 million you could have amassed with a retirement plan, you would end up with roughly $1.3 million, representing a decrease of about 35%. The most commendable retirement plans include the 401k or 403b options for those employed, and the traditional or Roth IRA plans for individuals without employer-sponsored plans. Number 3. Invest in real estate investment trusts. These trusts represent another category of growth-oriented investments that shouldn't be overlooked during your 20s, especially if you haven't yet reached the financial capacity to invest in physical real estate or acquire property. REITs offer a promising avenue for wealth accumulation. When you invest in a real estate investment trust, you're essentially gaining exposure to a diversified portfolio of commercial real estate assets. This approach holds distinct advantages over owning a single real estate unit, because your investment is spread across various properties in different regions, enhancing the overall security of your investment. Furthermore, the barrier to entry is significantly lower compared to purchasing a single property. A mere couple of $1,000s can get you started, a far cry from the substantial capital required for acquiring an individual unit, often amounting to 5 or 6 figures or more. Additionally, REIT investments don't necessitate active management on your part. Another notable benefit is that this investment avenue enables you to tap into the commercial real estate sector, which frequently outperforms residential properties. If you remain uncertain about investing in REITs, consider 2 key factors. Firstly, real estate has consistently demonstrated its worth as one of the top-performing investments over the past 5 decades. Secondly, real estate markets often operate independently of the stock market, granting REITs the potential to deliver consistently positive returns even during periods of stock market downturns. Number 4. Robo Advisors. If you've been following along with this video, you've likely noticed our recommendations regarding investments in real estate stocks through REITs and S&P 500 index funds. While these are excellent investment options, you may feel hesitant about managing these investments on your own. In such cases, Robo Advisors can be a valuable resource. Robo Advisors are online automated investment platforms that handle all investment decisions on your behalf. This includes crafting a personalized portfolio and managing it proactively in the future. It might sound unconventional, but let's be realistic. Not everyone possesses the investment expertise of Warren Buffett. You may not have all the knowledge required to make optimal investment choices, and this is precisely where robo-advisors step in. These automated platforms not only reinvest your dividends at regular intervals, but also ensure your portfolio remains balanced. They also provide expert guidance on tax strategies to minimize your taxable investment income to the greatest extent possible. All you need to do is fund your account and let the automated systems take care of the rest. It's a hands-off approach to investing at its finest. Typically, these automated platforms diversify your investments across a mix of bonds and stocks, and sometimes even include REITs, thereby constructing an optimal portfolio. Number 5. Buy a home. Having your own home gives you a unique sense of safety and stability. Owning your own house is a universal aspiration and a substantial financial investment. Beyond providing you with peace of mind, stability, and a place to call home as you transition into your later years, owning a house allows you to amass significant equity over time. Moreover, homeownership grants you financial leverage, as you can acquire a property with down payments as low as 5% or, in some regions, even 0. This means you can potentially benefit from property appreciation on a $300,000 home with an initial investment as modest as $15,000. Even if you simply pay off your mortgage over a 30-year period, your property's value is likely to appreciate, surpassing the initial $300,000, thanks to the natural appreciation of real estate. Nevertheless, while the advantages of owning a house are considerable, purchasing one at a young age does present certain challenges. In your youth, you may not be in a position to commit to a specific geographic location, and your career may involve relocations. However, in such situations, you can always opt to rent out your property, or utilize platforms like Airbnb to generate income. Acquiring a home is a significant financial decision, so it's imperative to be absolutely certain before taking the plunge. And number 6. Invest in yourself. Investing in oneself, an aspect often overlooked, is just as essential. After all, what's the value of having a car with a malfunctioning engine? By investing in yourself, we mean tending to all aspects that influence your well-being. This encompasses your mental and physical health. Invest in comprehensive healthcare coverage and adopt a wholesome lifestyle. Additionally, continuously enroll in courses to augment your knowledge and skills because, let's be honest, studying can become more challenging as you age. Seize the opportunity of youth to further your education, pursue master's and MBA degrees, or even a PhD, and undertake professional courses within your chosen career path. This not only enhances your expertise, but also opens doors to better-paying job prospects, or equips you to manage your business more effectively, particularly if you're an entrepreneur. That concludes today's video. I hope it was informative and beneficial to you. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I welcome your feedback, so feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Lastly, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.